This is our first video for our blog, Keen Readings. I don't know how the rest of the website thingy goes, but it'll be down in the tag somewhere. I'm Carla. And
I'm Tori.
DC's?
Tori, I just said my name.
I know.
Let's start over. So for our first video, we're just going to do a random book tag that I found on Tumblr. And I'll link that down below. So if you guys want to do it, then you can go and check it out yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start. Okay, question number 1. What's your favorite reading spot?
So this is kind of hard because I take the book wherever I go. If I'm cooking, if I'm watching TV.
How do you cook and read?
It's easy. I spiel. Anyway, I read wherever I am. Your turn.
I read wherever I am too. I always have a book in my bag. Is that how you are too?
Yeah.
I take it everywhere. If I'm going to a party, there's a book in my bag.
I always have a book. I actually got made fun of on a date because I had a book in my purse.
You never know. He could have been boring. So
Exactly.
I always take it with me. I can read basically anywhere. When I was going to college, I would take the metro rail down to school, and I would read. And it's like busy and like loud. I would read. It doesn't bother me. Headphones in, reading.
There you go. All right, next one. It says, do you ever write, highlight, or mark in some way your copies of books? Not at all. Not at all. That is a big no-no to me. I do not.
But you do bend pages.
I do. That is the one thing I do that's not all that great. I know, but I mean, I don't like bookmarks. And I just found out that Post-it notes don't actually take off the ink. That I probably still won't be using them.
I do that. I put Post-it notes all over my book, but I've never marked a book. I think the only books I've marked are textbooks.
Textbooks are allowed.
Yeah. What's the last book that made you cry?
Okay, so I'm currently reading If I Stay, which is going to come out in theaters, did you say September? August? I had to read it, obviously, before the movie came out. And it's already made me cry a little bit.
She cried yesterday.
I did. I went to her and I'm like, look, it's making me cry.
The last book that made me cry was Our Fault in Our Stars by John Green. That made you cry too, right?
I bawled like a baby.
The last book that made you laugh out loud.
The Fault in Our Stars by John
me
Green.
Too.
Yeah.
He has a sarcastic wit in his book that's just pretty funny.
And since we're both like that, I mean, we just clicked right away. We love that book.
I liked it.
Most recent book purchase. Okay, so we went to Barnes & Noble. Mind you, I don't live here with her, okay? If you read our blogs, I don't live in Florida. I live in Texas. I flew down, okay, with a carry-on and my backpack, which is what you're allowed to have. That already came jam-packed.
Because we just got back from Disney, so we have a lot
of stuff. So I already have more stuff that I don't know how that's going to fit. And then this one takes me to Barnes & Noble. And you know, if you go into a bookstore, you can't really come out empty-handed. I came out with 5 books. So we're going to have a book haul about that. But I did go back after purchasing the 4 books, and I got the Divergent book because I wanted to watch the movie. And I said, reading the books, I'm just going to watch the movies. You see this? Exactly. What's your most recent purchase?
We just went to Barnes & Noble with Carla, so I have a lot of books. Not a lot. I purchased 5 books, so we'll show you what we purchased later, but I did purchase 5 books.
Favorite book villain? I have 2 favorite book villains. One is from The Outside. No, Watchers. The Outsider is the villain, and if you read the book or know anything about it, it's basically about a science experiment kind of gone wrong. There's one that's a dog, and he's uber smart, and then yes, I did say uber, and then there's another one who's supposed to be like a dog, but you know, a little more bigger, a little more scarier, and they're supposed to use it, you know, military-wise, and of course that experiment goes wrong, and you can't help but feel for the outsider because, I mean, the name is the outsider. They call it the outsider and they call the dog, you know, I forgot. They call him, I think, dog, or they call him something. And so they give him a name and, you know, everyone's like hugging on the dog and loving on the dog and, you know, praising the dog. And the outsider gets into that. So he feels this envy and he knows he's not likable and he knows he's ugly. So, you know, you can't help but feel compassion for that reason. You know, and he wants to kill the dog, but because, you know, the dog gets everything that he can't have, that he knows he never will have. And then the other one is from this book called Whispers by Dean Koontz. And, and The Watchers is also by Dean Koontz. I'm a big Dean Koontz fan. But, in Dean Koontz, I don't want to say exactly too much what the evil person's about, but, the villain was raised a certain way, so that's why the villain is the way the villain is. And, so it's not their fault, you know? Like, it's the mom's fault. It's the relative's fault, the reason why.
Blame other people.
Hey, you know what? In this circumstance, it's true. They were... See, and I just ruined it. Pretend I didn't say that, guys. We're done. Her turn.
I would have to say my favorite villain is Voldemort from Harry Potter. Because he's the best evil villain ever. That one and Bellatrix Lestrange from the Harry Potter series, too. Because she's pretty badass.
Is she the Helena one?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yes, she's pretty cool.
I never read the books.
It's sad. This is just sad. Okay, so next question is, what is a book you have always wanted to read but haven't, and why?
Dante's Inferno. So, if y'all have seen our blogs, or read our blogs actually, you know I have purchased that book. And it is a book I really, really want to read. But I do hear it's very, very hard to read. So I'm a little intimidated, but it's something I really do want to do.
And I want to read Dune. I've seen the movie, and I know it's complicated, so I just need to clear out a whole month to fully immerse myself into this Dune book. So that brings us to the end of the book tag. Hopefully you guys will stick around and see further videos. Right now we're just recording on our MacBook Pro. Just because our camera wasn't working, it had a blue.
It was
tint.
blue. And we were gonna be like Smurfs.
Yeah, we were magical things.
I already looked like a Smurf with that ladle, but
That's so sad.
but no.
That's so sad. So just hit a like down below, or
don't be mean.
And leave us a comment. Let us know what books you want us to review, or what kind of videos you would like to see from us in the future.
You have
suggestions, any recs for books, that would be awesome as well. Because we're always on the lookout. I mean, our to purchase lists are never going to be below 10 books.
No, it's never going to diminish. If anything, it's going to keep accumulating higher and higher into the to read pile.
Yeah, I just taught her how to scan stuff onto her Goodreads app.
She's the devil, dude. The freaking devil. I swear to God, she is. This whole videos, blogs thing.
Yeah. Out of her comfort zone. She made me ride roller coasters, so we're even.
You know what? You ride roller coasters on your own without me having to push you.
What kind of friend would I be if we go to a theme park? I'm like, I'm not going to ride the roller coasters. I'm too scared.
Not nice. And she knows I like roller coasters. So
I rode them.
Yay. And I'm doing this video. We're even. All right.
Bye.